Hey, what's going on? Let me get straight to it. I see a lot of plumbing websites doing this, and it is causing you to get less calls. And a lot of websites are doing it. I don't know why. So, anyways, my name is Chris Gray. I co own a marketing and consulting agency for plumbers. We've helped a lot of plumbers make a lot of money. I make these videos for the person near and dear to my heart, the guy with 1 to 3 trucks trying to grow his business. I love that stuff. I want to make these videos to give you advice on the marketing end to help grow your business. So let me get straight to it. We have a client who saw a dip in phone calls, and this is a pretty big client. I'll show you here in a bit. And they saw a dip in phone calls. And I was like, what the heck happened? Because I couldn't, we didn't do any big marketing changes. Everything was kind of the same. And all of a sudden, they're getting fewer phone calls. And the search volume was good. People were still searching for a plumber. It wasn't like there was low search volume. Everything was good. They were just getting less phone calls. I'm like, okay, what the heck is happening? So I go to their website to check it out. After looking at a bunch of other stuff, I finally went to the website to check it out, and I saw it immediately. What happened was a pop-up came up. And that was new. I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that got installed. And I saw it pop up, and I was like, all right, instantly knew this is killing conversions. So we removed the pop up, and what do you think happened? The conversions went back up. Well, why is that? We'll get to that here in a second, but I will tell you this. If you have a website and you have some kind of pop up, some kind of chat pop up, that's the most popular thing that I see plumbing websites doing now is they have some kind of like chat pop up come up and say, hey, talk with me. If you have that on your website, or if somebody's telling you to put it on your website, you say, hell no. If it's on your website, you take it off. Your pop-ups will kill conversions. And I'll show you why, but just think about it. Like, if you think about your own behavior, if there's something that you're reading that you were really into, or some information that you're really trying to get, let's say there was something, like think about something important going on, right? Because again, if a homeowner is calling a plumber, it's not because something went well, right? Things are not good. If they're calling you, something's wrong. And so if they went to your website, in their mindset, something is wrong. And they're looking at your website and all of a sudden a pop-up comes up. It disrupts them. They don't like it. They're out. And again, I'm going to show you the details as to why here in a second. But think about your own behavior. If you're reading something that was important to you, say your child was sick and you're trying to read some information and some pop-up comes up and it takes up most of the screen, how are you going to feel? Imagine how that makes you feel. You read something important and all of a sudden a pop-up comes up. It's disruptive. We hate pop-ups. We just hate them. So why would you put it on your own website? I don't get it. But let me show you more of why pop-ups suck. Give me a second. So I'm going to throw myself under the bus. We just had a client. The reason why I'm making this video is because I'm dealing with an issue right now where a client's conversions dropped. And it's the same damn thing I just showed you, or I just told you, was it's the dang pop-ups. I didn't know they put it on their site. And so we're going to get it removed. We're in the process of getting it removed. But before we do so, I want to show you this video and throw myself under the bus. So Benjamin Franklin, Fort Worth. You come here, beautiful website. You're searching. And then any minute now, boom, this beautiful crap right here. This is disruptive, man. People don't like them. They just don't. And you would think it shouldn't matter, especially if you're on the desktop like this. It shouldn't matter, but it does because we just subconsciously hate them. When they come up, we just don't like them. Like I was saying a while ago, when you're reading something and something pops up, it's annoying. So any type of pop-up, even if it's not as disruptive, like on desktop, because if you think about it, it takes up it takes up some real estate. It's taking up some space, but it's not in front of anything. But people still hate it. It pops up, it gets on their nerves, it hurts your conversions. But this is where it gets worse. Now, imagine, I'm going to show you what this would kind of look like if you were on your mobile phone. Let's shrink the screen. Shrink screen. Oops. All right, let's shrink this screen here. Okay, so if you shrink the screen, look at this. Like this is how it would be on mobile. Right? I've shrunk this desktop view to give you an example of how it would look on mobile. So when this thing comes up, it could potentially block everything. Now, this is a true pop-up, truly disruptive, where you were reading something, you were looking at it, you were looking at the phone number or how much you'd get off, you're looking at the coupons, and this crap pops up. You can't see nothing. And you can X out of it. Yes, you can X out of it. You know what most people are going to do? They're just going to bounce. They're just going to leave. Like people are lazy, man. If I have to come to your website and do work to call you, I'm not going to call you. And if they do call you, they really wanted to call you. They might know you, or it might be a previous customer, might be a referral. But this crap right here annoys people. It just annoys people. It annoys you. It annoys me. Why do we put it on our website? And so, again, and on the desktop, not as bad, but it still pisses people off. On the mobile, where it's doing the screen smaller and it takes up all the real estate, definitely pisses people off. So you got to remove these pop-ups, and I'll tell you more about the psychology as to why we hate them and as to why it kills conversions. So with the research I've done with pop-ups and with marketing guys, when I'm researching it, I'm really doing psychology at the end of the day, which I have a psychology background, but I'm a nerd. I start to wonder why these things don't work. And from the research that I've looked at, there's three main reasons. One, it's disruptive. There's actually four main reasons. It's disruptive, like we talked about. And then especially the second reason is it's even more disruptive on mobile phones, because mobile phones are mobile. You don't have a big screen, right? This screen is not massive. That's my baby girl. Anyways, the screen is not massive. And so if a pop-up comes up, it's going to take up a lot of that screen, and then that gets really frustrating. Now, where it hurts you as well is when you have pop-ups, it impacts how fast your website works. And so if you built your own website and then somebody puts a pop-up on there and your website wasn't optimized to handle that, it can really make your website slow. So if somebody said, somebody put plumber near me, they click on your ad or your page and try to go there, and it takes forever to load. They're bouncing. They're going out real quick, and it could take forever to load when you have pop-ups on there. It makes it really slow, and Google doesn't like that either. They don't like to see that if your page is slow, they don't want to send people to your page. And then the main thing, too, is the pop-ups usually aren't relevant. So the one that I just showed you, that was a pop-up to chat. Well, I don't think if somebody wants to chat with you, they'll click on the chat button if you let them know there's a chat button there. But if they don't want to chat with you, have a pop-up chat. Like they're looking to call you, but you're like, hey, type me. And they don't give a damn, man. Take that thing off. If you're going to have a pop-up, it's usually for a different type of industry, and it has to be like a relevant thing, like relevant information. That's when it becomes useful. And that's the only time a pop-up works. That's typically in a different niche. I can't think of too many reasons as to why a plumber would want a pop-up to come up given the mindset that your customer is in when they go to your page. So anyways, the point of this video, to wrap it all up, is if you have pop-ups, remove it because they suck. Anyways, I hope this video helps you. Again, I make these videos for the guy near and dear to my heart, the 1 to 3 truck operation trying to grow. I just love giving all the front-end marketing advice I can for those businesses. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, watch the next one. See you. Bye.